Today on Religious Catalog, we have Tomkin and his mighty steed Blaze available for you in a beautiful plush toy, a lovely statue of St. Joan of Arc, and the exquisite seraphim jewelry designed especially for and exclusively for EWTN's Religious Catalog.
And I hope you have a blessed reminder of the love of Jesus in your house and in your heart.
Hello everyone and welcome to EWTN's Religious Catalog program. I'm Janet Williams, absolutely delighted to be with you today. I am joined by Ryan Penny right here on set with me, and we've got some marvelous items to show you today. Additionally, a little later on in our program, Araceli Rios is going to be joining us. She is the seraphim owner and designer of the exquisite jewelry that you've seen us with here at EWTN. We're going to be showing you some exclusive pieces that were made just for EWTN. I am quite certain you are going to be excited to see what we're going to show you. Ryan, it's good to be with you today.
It's always good to be with you, Jonette.
Well, thank you. I always love being able to present so many lovely items to people that help to enhance their life of faith and to take them more deeply into the abundant life that our Lord has in mind for them. So it's always a pleasure.
EWTN RC has such a wide variety of holy reminders, and we have a lot of great things to show today.
Yeah,
so I'm excited to get going.
Me too, and I just want to share with all of you friends, what you see on EWTN's Religious Catalog is only a wee bit of the inventory that we have. So we certainly do want you to visit EWTNRC.com so that you can see all of the kinds of marvelous things that we've got available for you. You know, the founders of EWTN, Mother Mary Angelica, once said, we should try to incorporate little reminders of holiness into our day. This is just as important for children as it is for us adults. We should make sure that our children and our grandchildren have reminders of our holy faith surrounding them so that Jesus, Mary, and the saints become their friends, and so that the Catholic faith is a fundamental part of them. And we're going to show you some items today that certainly are going to fulfill those words of Mother Angelica. First of all, I want to show you this Tomkin DVD and coloring book set. I don't know about you, but I do know this about education. When our children use as many of their faculties and as many of their senses as they can, they learn the lesson very well. So a coloring book paired with a DVD is excellent educational practice. This award-winning EWTN home video, it will be yours, and you can really work on saddling up your little one for sainthood alongside of Tomkin as they view the Catholic cowboy and his whimsical steed, Blaze, learning valuable lessons in virtue from everyday situations. Join Tomkin and his pals as they discover how to live their Catholic faith while praying, while fishing, and while playing ball in these charming 3D animated adventures. This 30-minute DVD features 11 short cartoons, and this program will teach your kids or grandkids about the faith.
Whoa!
There's your big fish, Tomkin. More precisely, a whale.
We'll name her Hope.
She likes that name. And remember, always keep your hope strong, trusting in God. Bye now.
Goodbye.
When you buy the DVD, you will receive a free Tomkin coloring book along with it. And you know, one of the things I think that is just so very neat about Tomkin, Ryan, is the fact that he is exclusive to EWTN. You know, he is our guy.
Yeah, he
on
is.
our horse that wants to take the faith to children. And people will never be sad by what they see and hear with regard to Tomkin.
Well, he's already loved by so many.
Yes. And you know, the neat thing is that now you can pick up Tomkin because we've got Tomkin and his horse Blaze in a beautiful plush toy set. Now, I do want to state at the beginning, you can buy these individually, but what a perfect little set they make for your little loved one. Your little children, as they watch EWTN Kids, can learn the truths of the Catholic faith, and Tomkin is right there with them. Let me just pull him off of his horse here to hold him up for you. Look at how adorable he is. The colors are vibrant. He is very cuddly. He is very easy for little hands to handle, and the older children will enjoy him just as much. He measures approximately 9.5 inches tall. His horse Blaze, look at him. Is he precious? I want you to see this too, because you see how it's open here? Tomkin just kind of tucks right in there as they go off for a ride together. Tomkin measures approximately 9.5 inches, and Blaze measures 9 inches as well. We also sell them individually, as I mentioned, but you will save about $5 when you buy them as a set. They are absolutely adorable. I know my grandchildren will love Tomkin and Blaze, and I'm sure that your children and grandchildren will too.
This is the Tomkin and Blaze doll catalog show debut.
It is, isn't it, though? Because they're brand new.
Yeah.
And so we invite you to take advantage of them right hot off of the assembly line, I guess. Let me just point out one other item that we have. While the children are playing with Tomkin and Blaze or watching the DVD or coloring in their coloring book, they can actually wear a t-shirt that has Tomkin and Blaze on the front of it. This fun children's t-shirt features a colorful image of these two favorite animated Catholic characters, the cowboy and his horse. It's made of a comfortable cotton poly blend, and it comes in sizes youth extra small to youth large. How precious this is. It's just a delightful group of lovely gifts and presents and fun delights for children.
The dynamic duo,
Yes,
Tomkin
indeed.
and Blaze.
There you go.
And we're just going to blaze right along here. We've got Religious Freedom Day coming up on January 16th, and we should always remember to pray for religious freedom for the United States, as well as for the rest of the world. And here is a DVD that we wanted to show you of Theology Roundtable, Religious Freedom Under Fire. EWTN Theology Roundtable broadcasts live from our Irondale studios on EWTN TV and radio. It is hosted by Theology Vice President Colin Donovan and staff. Each month, the team addresses news of interest to Catholic Christians as they meet the challenges of their daily life and work. This episode examines current threats being made to the religious freedom of Catholics and the Church. The running time for this program is 1 hour.
It's a very important program. I don't think that we realize how much our religious freedoms have been undermined. We've sort of been like, you know, the frog in the proverbial pot of water that gets heated up at such a moderate rate that we don't realize we're boiling.
Right.
And this really points out some truths that would be important for us to know and important for us to pray about, consider, and remember when it's time for us to cast our votes.
That's exactly right, Jeanette, because these problems are all around us and it's like all we know and experience. So it can be a serious problem without us even realizing it.
Exactly.
Which is why it's important for us to have voices of Catholic influencers like Mary Eberstadt, who lays out for us exactly how religious liberty is being attacked in our country. Which is why we wanted to show you this book, It's Dangerous to Believe, Religious Freedom and Its Enemies by Mary Eberstadt, who documents how people of faith, especially Christians who adhere to traditional religious beliefs, face widespread discrimination in today's increasingly secular society. She details how recent laws, court decisions, and intimidation on campuses and elsewhere threaten believers who fear losing their jobs, their communities, and their basic freedoms solely because of their convictions. By calling attention to this growing bigotry, she seeks to open the minds of secular liberals and stop them from becoming modern inquisitors.
You know, it takes a great deal of courage to be able to speak out in the public square, especially when you know that you are likely to be mocked, ridiculed, misunderstood, and in many ways just plain made fun of.
Right.
And I think that her book is very important for us, very necessary for us. We are called as Catholics, especially as laity, to restore the temporal order. And the way that we restore the temporal order is by standing firm for that which is true, that which is honorable, that which is God promoting in the culture of the day. So we don't want to back down. And we've got great saints that help us with this, that we can ask for intercession as we move forward to be the warriors, the conquerors, the bastions of faith in our day and time.
Well, dealing with the modern inquisitors of our day, we have to indeed, Jeanette, and it's very important to be able to have the courage to stand up for truth.
That's right.
And thankfully, we do have so many great saints who did precisely that, which is why we wanted to talk to you today, especially about two great saints, the first of which is Saint Joan of Arc. We've got this fantastic, majestic-looking new statue of Saint Joan of Arc. Take a look at this. This full-color statue of Saint Joan of Arc measures 12¼ inches high, and this statue is hand-painted with great detail. We also wanted to show you a great companion to this magnificent statue would be Mark Twain's classic, Joan of Arc. One of America's most beloved novelists, he said of this novel, "I like Joan of Arc best of all my books, and it is the best. I know it perfectly well. And besides, it furnished me 7 times the pleasure afforded me by any of the others. 12 years of preparation and 2 years of writing. The others needed no preparation and got none." This remarkably accurate biography of the life and mission of St. Joan of Arc is a treasure.
It still stands as one of the greatest books written on St. Joan of Arc, which is amazing considering the American novelist Mark Twain, and what a great gift he's given to all of us. It's a very, very beautiful book.
Absolutely. But she had a beautiful life.
Yes, she did.
Yes,
Yes, she did. She was willing to sacrifice everything. And it reminds me of yet another saint that we've got that we want to talk about too. And you know, when you look at these great saints, they didn't get there overnight. They got there through perseverance, they got there through endurance, they got there by embracing their mission. And we need to work on all of those beautiful characteristics, both physically and spiritually. And the saint you're going to tell us about next, Ryan, really shows us how to do that.
Exactly, yes, that's exactly right. And what these 2 great saints have in common is that both of their feast days are in the month of January. We're talking about Saint Sebastian. And we wanted to show you these Saint Sebastian Sports Bracelets. Take a look at these. So Saint Sebastian's feast day is on January 20th, and he was a 2nd century martyr, and he's the patron saint of athletes. And each of these bracelets comes on a cord and features a Saint Sebastian medal. These would make really nice presents for boys or girls. We have them available for basketball, for soccer, for baseball, and football.
You know, when we think about all of this need for preparation, any sport is meant to provide us with those capacities. Yes, there's the game. Yes, there's the fanfare. Here in the United States, yes, there's a lot of money that's involved in it. But ultimately, what is the point? The point is to make us strong. And so by wearing these bracelets, indicative of the sport that one of our children might play, the fact of the matter is we're reminded of the fact that, yeah, there is this battle, there is this contest, but the bigger contest awaits us still. Overcoming temptation, living heroic virtue, being like a Joan or being like a Sebastian.
And if we channel it properly, our love and passion for sports and the amount of care that we pour into it, which so many people do, if that's channeled properly into the spiritual life, that can help to give us the fuel that we need to be great saints ourselves.
That's right.
Just like St. Joan of Arc and St. Sebastian. So now we have information about a very special offer from EWTN Religious Catalog.
With a simple click on your PC or smartphone, Holy Reminders can be on their way to your doorstep now with free standard shipping on orders of $75 or more. From the EWTN Religious Catalog website, buy Catholic. Shop EWTNRC.com.
What a very good deal that is, isn't it, friends? I am so pleased to have with us on set today Araceli Rios. She is a beautiful jewelry designer. We have been featuring her lovely, lovely beautiful displays here at Religious Catalog, and she has a line exclusive to EWTN, and I'm so pleased we have an opportunity to visit yet again with her and to find out more about the treasures that can be yours. So Araceli, welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
It's great to have you with us, and you know, you had shared with us some of the beautiful ways in which God's led you through your life in terms of jewelry making to be a proclaimer of the good news. And it reminds us that God gives us gifts and talents, but when we return those gifts and talents to Him, we find that we cannot outdo His generosity. He gifts us even more. And I know that's been your experience.
Absolutely. You know, I've been making rosaries since I was 8 years old, and it's been my hobby my entire life. I had a different career, but in the evenings I'd go home and I would make a rosary and I'd give them away. And now it happens to be exactly what I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. And it's there's a big purpose behind it. It's definitely an apostolate of mine.
Yes. Yeah, and I'm very curious just about the creative process for you. Right. I know that individuals look at such beautiful designs and they say, how does somebody come up with that? So I'm going to ask you the question, how is it that you come up with your designs?
You know, the inspiration truly for me comes from the Bible. scriptural. It comes from the Word of God. It comes from the Bible at times, talks about the natural stones, it talks about color. It talks about, there's a lot of symbolism as well, which I want to talk about. There's a lot of symbolism in our faith, and a lot of these metals are inspiration to me because there's a lot of symbolism that draws out that expression of faith.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we want to make you all aware of the fact that when you purchase one of the beautiful pieces that Araceli is going to show you today, you will receive a free bronze fleur-de-lis medal along with it, complimentary, for your patronage of Religious Catalogue and your patronage of desiring to wear the expression of your faith as a sign of your faith. So why don't you tell us about your first offering today?
The first piece I want to talk about, and this is one of my favorite necklaces, it's the St. Joan of Arc clear Swarovski crystal necklace. And I want to talk about the metal. The metal is solid bronze, and I want to mention that all of our metals are hand cast here in the United States, and they're cast using a very ancient technique called lost wax casting. And I love that technique because it really helps to protect the integrity of the design. And all of these old metals are very, very intricate. They used to be hand carved. So I love that we can still try to salvage that. This particular metal is really close to my heart. St. Joan of Arc, she's the warrior. She's amazing what she accomplished at such a young age. And she's the patroness of soldiers. And we love our soldiers, we love our military. So I think that's why she makes her very, very special, especially during this time. The crystals are clear Swarovski crystals. I love how they're coated in that aurora borealis.
Yes.
So it really picks up color.
Yes.
It shines beautifully. And the metal itself, like I mentioned, it features St. Joan of Arc right at the center. And she is adorned by a lot of symbolism. You see the initials R and F, and those stand for the Redemptrix of France. You also notice that there's lilies right above her head, and lilies are a symbol of purity, right, as we know. And on the back of the medal, this is what makes it a very special EWTN item, is a stamp. In the back of the medal, it says Seraphim Designs for EWTN. The chain is double chain. It sits beautifully on the skin when it's doubled up, and it's a very strong chain. And the back of the medal also features the Swarovski crystal. So you also have it dangling on the back of the medal. The hook is a very easy hook. You can easily put this on, and I know sometimes when we're in a hurry as women, we just want to get our jewelry on, right? So this helps to facilitate that. Also, there is a wing attached to just about every jewelry item and rosary in the Seraphim collection. The wing is actually aligns with the name of the company, Seraphim. And when the wing sits on the back of the neck while you're wearing your necklace, it's like an extra protection from the angels. So that is the St. Joan of Arc.
And once again, you know, the delicacy with which you select the features that are going to go onto a particular piece, all of that gives it and yields such a beautiful, beautiful piece of jewelry. I love those diamond cut metals. I've never seen a diamond medal like that. They are just charming. They're precious, they're small, they're dainty, but oh my goodness, so theologically deep.
Isn't it? It really is. It just warms your heart.
It does,
You
indeed.
know, you can just imagine it.
And I'm eager to find out more about the beautiful items that you've got. I'm looking at a rosary and just saying, golly, I wish that were in my fingers right now.
Okay, well, it can be. I'd be happy to share it. This is a black onyx natural stone rosary. And this is an heirloom rosary. And I should mention, as I think I mentioned before, that I'm inspired by the mention of stones, of natural stones in the Bible. And this is one of them. Black onyx is mentioned. And this is, like I mentioned, black onyx. Also, the Our Father beads are blue imperial jasper, which is a natural stone, and it really brings out the black. The black really brings out the blue. Also, the metals. I have to talk about the metals. The centerpiece medal is Saint Joseph, and he's holding child Jesus, which I think is so precious. And this crucifix is just, it's stunning. It's thick. The design is just beautifully done. It dates back to the early 1800s, and at each end of the cross there are roses. So again, it just ties in the devotion and the love and the important story of our Blessed Mother within this whole story of salvation.
Very lovely, very lovely. And we've got one more item here that you wanted to share with us about.
One more, absolutely. This is the beautifully designed, and I say that because there's kind of a hidden expression to this necklace, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. But this is Our Lady of Fatima necklace, and you know Our Lady of Fatima is also Our Lady of the Rosary.
Yes.
So if you look at this necklace, you'll see the 5 beads on each side of the necklace. You could actually pray the rosary on this. So a total of 10 beads, you have a 1-decade necklace of Our Lady of Fatima. So I thought that was a beautiful alignment.
It is.
Again, the chain is doubled up, so you get that beautiful, it lays beautifully on the skin. The metal is one of my favorites. It's solid bronze, and it depicts the apparition of Our Lady of Fatima. There's also an aqua crystal dangle, and the aqua crystals are on either side of the pink pearls. And these are pink freshwater pearls. They're smooth, they're lustrous, they're just absolutely beautiful.
They are, they're beautiful indeed.
And then there's detail in the back of the necklace, just like in all of our necklaces, is the hook. You get the hook, that very easy to hook. And also there is the angel wing with the aqua crystal dangles.
So pretty, so very, very pretty. Well, as we move forward, I want to share that we have some accompanying pieces that go with the 2 necklaces that Araceli has shown to us today. And one of those has a direct correlation to the Our Lady of Fatima necklace that you just showed us, Araceli. And these are beautiful little pearl earrings. I'd like for you to take a look at these. Like the necklace, these earrings were designed exclusively for EWTN Religious Catalog. The cross shield of divine protection is made of bronze, and above each shield medal are pink, fresh water pearls that match the pearls in the necklace that Araceli just showed us. They are completed with a little teardrop, aqua shaped exotic Asian crystal. Very beautiful. The dangle part of the earring measures approximately 2 inches, a perfect length, not too long, not too short. And they accompany, as I said, the beautiful piece that Araceli showed us featuring Our Lady of Fatima. In line with that, we also have earrings that match the St. Joan of Arc necklace that we featured just a little earlier on. And these earrings are absolutely beautiful too. One of the most endearing aspects of them are those diamond-shaped medals of Our Lord and Our Lady facing each other, and you notice them here and how they capture the light and just reflect and sparkle so very beautifully. The solid bronze medals are each hand cast, and they depict a double-sided design detailing, as we mentioned, our Blessed Mother and our Lord Jesus Christ. They are going to be a beautiful accompaniment to your collection of earrings that you can wear with the necklace or separately. I want to move on now to a beautiful rosary that Seraphim Designs has offered to us. It is a lovely, lovely Divine Mercy rosary. I'm going to pick it up out of its box, and remember that each rosary comes in its own box. And I want to hold it up just so that you can see how glorious and how deep and how rich the Our Father crystals are. They are just an exquisite shade of red. The beads are 7mm multifaceted clear crystals with 10 each millimeter ruby Swarovski crystal Our Father beads. They are double capped in bronze with tiny 2mm ruby crystal accents. The centerpiece is solid bronze hand cast Divine Mercy medal, and the crucifix is a solid bronze replica of an antique European crucifix. They are just absolutely exquisite designs, as is the entirety of this rosary. As I mentioned to you, it does come in its wooden keepsake box. If you have a deep devotion to the Divine Mercy, I know that you are going to want to make this your own. And finally, the last offering I want to show you is a lovely bracelet that is so unique and I think a one-of-a-kind addition to your collection of bracelets. It is chocolate pearl, and it is a Holy Eucharist bracelet. The bracelet is made with genuine Tahitian chocolate freshwater pearls with exotic Asian aqua crystal accent beads. The bronze and metals feature the ancient symbol of Ave Maria, the interwoven initials A and M. The other metal features a chalice and the Holy Eucharist, a star in heaven, a dove, and a lamb. The crucifix is also solid bronze. This bracelet measures 7 3/4 inches and has a toggle clasp. Once again, these clasps are very secure. The bar on the clasp is oversized, so it will not slip out of its mate on the other side. Absolutely beautiful. Now, you know, as Catholics, we should have a great love for the Holy Eucharist, who is Jesus himself. We should try to go to Mass as often as possible, maybe 2 times or more each week if we are able, as well as go to Eucharistic adoration. As St. Therese once said, do you realize that Jesus is there in the tabernacle expressly for you alone? He burns with a desire to come into your heart. So let's answer Jesus' call. He is waiting for us. Now here is a recap of the items that we showed you today, as well as information about how you can order.
The Tomkin DVD and coloring book set is item number T221K for $12. The new Tomkin and Blaze plush toy set is item number 878K for $34.95. The Tomkin t-shirt is item number 887 for $15.95. The Theology Roundtable Religious Freedom DVD is item number HDTR T08R for $10. The book It's Dangerous to Believe is item number 4010 for $26. The book Joan of Arc is item number 2682 for $19. The painted St. Joan of Arc equestrian statue is item number 76003C for $130. The St. Sebastian basketball bracelet is item number 736C for $6. The St. Sebastian soccer bracelet is item number 734C, also for $6. The St. Sebastian football bracelet is item number 735C, also for $6. And the St. Sebastian baseball bracelet is item number 733C, just $6. The St. Joan of Arc clear Swarovski crystal necklace is item number NW1 for $67.50. The black Onyx Heirloom Rosary is item number RS8 for $240. The pink pearl Fatima necklace is item number NW3 for $85.50. The pink pearl Fatima earrings are item number EW3 for $35. The Divine Grace Mary and Jesus crystal earrings are item number EW1 for $31.50. The Divine Mercy Crystal Heirloom Rosary is item number RC26 for $220. And finally, the Chocolate Pearl Holy Eucharist Bracelet is item number BP6 for $138. To order your Holy Reminders, please visit us at EWTNRC.com. It's safe and secure, available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We accept Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and American Express. Again, that's EWTNRC.com, or you can call us at 1-800-854-6316.
Well, Araceli, I want to thank you so very much for being with us and showing us these beautiful treasures and how it is that we too can be a walking evangelistic representation of our Catholic faith.
Definitely. Thank you for having me.
You're so very welcome. And friends, it's been great being with you. We look forward to being with you again. And until then, may God richly bless you. Bye-bye now.